the stock market, meaning companies' new highs.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. Nuts! They're nuts! They know nothing!
An online network called Internet.
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
Welcome, my degenerates. The rest of your life starts right now on Market Mania. The no bullshit approach to all financial markets, including political markets, Bitcoin, and the largest casino in the world, the US stock market. Today on Market Mania, Bitcoin, the new big short, ETH 2.0 locked and loaded, XRP is exploding, crypto is going crazy, and the Trump dump. BTC is the new short. Brett Ritchie, what the hell is this? The banks? If you're against the banks, you're with Bitcoin.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me. It's an article from CoinDesk. I actually initially thought it was from Michael Burry. He's got a J in his initial also. But in any event, it talks about how essentially the best hedge you can make against this rapid inflation, the central bank's printing money, which the way COVID and these economies seem to be going, I don't think it's going to stop. I think you're going to see more money printing to an extreme with Biden at the helm also. And Bitcoin is a great hedge against that. And I think we're seeing that now in this run to 20K. That's really been a huge narrative. The money printing, the US just printed 3 trillion or whatever it was. And that's just a great catalyst. So Bitcoin as a digital gold is something we've talked about on this show before. And Tony, I know you're a big fan of both gold and Bitcoin. How do you see this?
Absolutely.
Thanks too.
This is an astonishing time in history. I can't believe we actually get to live through this. We are about to see a wall of money come towards Bitcoin. All the gas that's pent up and all of that corporate debt, all of that profligate government spending, all of that inflation, all of the bullshit our economies have been subject to for the last 120 years is about to topple, and it's going to end up in the cryptocurrency space. And all you got to do is cast a line, and you'll be catching fish all day. Don't miss out. Get some crypto, boys and girls.
Bitcoin on a hell of a run. Run up $820 recently, past 19,000. All-time highs are in its sights. ETH 2.0. Still, it's an all crypto show today. ETH 2.0, almost all crypto. It's locked and loaded. There was a launch contract for ETH 2.0, and now it looks funded, doesn't it, Brett?
Yeah, it is. It is funded. It was a lot of money, hundreds of millions into this contract to stake. They're not just giving the money away. They're going to get it back with some interest. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But in any event, Ethereum 2.0 is here ready to go. I will say this about Ethereum. Historically, the promises have been way ahead of the train. I'm in wait and see mode. There's all sorts of promises about how amazing this is going to be. To me, I'll believe it when I see it. They're extremely good marketers at the Ethereum Foundation. And obviously, they do a great job of executing. Ethereum V1 works amazing, but its primary use case is speculation. It's slow and expensive. This sort of world's computer that everybody could participate in, and it was going to be underlying all these projects. That really never came to fruition. So I'll see. I mean, I'm excited, but I would be a little wary. You know, it's not necessarily just going to be the most amazing thing out of the gate.
Well, I got to say that. It's true.
I know that you're locked and loaded here.
I know you're locked and loaded. I love Ethereum. I love the idea of Ethereum. And what gives me hope about Ethereum is that there are so many other projects that are basing their whole forward-looking view on being able to interact with Ethereum. So you look at all the other market caps of all the other coins, they almost don't exist unless there's some tie-in back to Ethereum, with a few exceptions. So Ethereum seems to have an inertia all its own, and I think some scaling solutions will come along. Although you are right to be a little skeptical, Brett, I'm a hopeful person when it comes to the Ethereum world computing.
It just may never reach that really fast transaction level. It could be similar to Bitcoin. I think is very happy as a slow digital gold. Ethereum may be really for the whales. It's the blockchain that the really rich people want to do these complex derivatives against each other, and they don't mind paying these fees. Maybe that's the use case. And that's fine, but that's not the world's computer.
Incoming. Proof of work done. Right. Proof of stake coming for ETH2. We'll see if it works. We'll see what the throughput is. We'll see what the fees are. And like Brett said, We will have to wait until it launches to really see it and use it and see how it's different. Can't wait. Crazy stuff coming. XRP exploding. Just going crazy. I mean, Tony, the producer, XRP, not a Ripple fan myself. This has to be your topic, right? I mean, you're all over this.
Yeah, I'm not a Ripple fan either. I just want to put it out there. I think this is a centralized shitcoin, but this is a show about making money. And if you want to buy some Ripple, you're going to make some money, at least in the short term. This is what the big banksters play with when they want to pretend to have cryptocurrency. Really, they're just trying to get around the SWIFT international monetary system with their own little controlled ecosystem. I think it's total bullshit, but you can make money trading it. Brett, what do you think?
My big problem with Ripple is that so many people are
well,
underwater.
Actually, Brett, actually, Ripple is the platform. Actually, XRP.
These things are Ripple as far as I'm concerned. And the problem is there's so many people underwater that bought them at like $2 a coin or whatever last time. I think there's a real lid on how high this can go, how far it can explode, because you just have so many people got burned by Ripple buying the peak or near the peak last time. And I just don't think we're going to see that same retail euphoria. Obviously, it's up over 100% in the last week. So far, I am dead wrong. But if it approaches that $2 mark, certainly its high, all-time high, I believe, is 277. If it approaches that, I don't think it's going to go higher very much at all.
It's got a little bit more gas in it. We'll see.
I have been hating on Ripple. I've been hating on Litecoin and Ripple for damn near half a decade now. And it's just every time it just blows my mind why people even entertain either of these two as any sort of an idea that it is cryptocurrency. But unit cost bias is a real thing out there, boys. We can't afford a $19,000 Bitcoin, but you got a 66 cents Ripple. Give me a fucking boatload,
Exactly.
It's weird. It's strange. All right. The rest of the crypto market is absolutely bananas. It's ape season. Alex Weiss called it. It's happening. It's ape season. I told you guys leverage up long back there on a pick of the day, not investment advice. You look at these numbers and give me a scroll down here. 7 days, we're pumping 26% on ETH. Obviously, Ripples are the big story.
Everything's pumping 20%.
Tether's flat, but you got where's that Bitcoin Cash? I mean, that's Bitcoin Cash is soaring 33%.
I mean, Tether's supposed to be flat. But
so you caught the humor there, Tony, the producer. You caught it, baby.
You're a funny guy.
All right.
Actually, I'm that guy
today.
So
Brett,
the market
what's jumping out at you here?
Yeah, well, one is crypto markets typically move in tandem, so it's usual to see the whole screen green or the whole screen red, with a few exceptions. And we see that here, and everything's up double digit to triple digit percents. The Stellar, the Ripples, the really small unit cost ones are the ones that are pumping the hardest. We'll see if that holds. But my general thesis for if I were to trade this market would be to honestly, you don't even need to worry about the tech behind most of these things. It's going to be just like marketing and pumps like that or what's driving this. It's not like there have been some great technological breakthroughs. There have been, but people don't really know what they are. And I would just look to avoid the ones that burn people before, the ones that are way down from their an all-time high or even like near that high where you have a ton of like salty bag holders that are just going to have some resistance. I would look for something fresher and new that could really just go on another rampage. Because it's no one's using Ripple, no one's using Stellar. Like
banks
just
use
trading
it.
These things.
Banks use it now. How do you think you get direct deposits from your job? Banks.
If you valued Ripple on the use, it would be 1/100th, if that.
Still have never seen a Ripple transaction in person. I've never seen in all my years in crypto somebody come up to another guy and just be like, "Hey, I would like to send you some Ripple." They're like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you the 100." Okay, yeah, can I pay in Ripple? I've never seen it. Still never ever seen it. Never seen a guy with a Ripple wallet on the mobile walking around. Never seen it.
No, it's bullshit. Well, crypto markets are going up, but I noticed Trump markets are dropping a little bit here. What do you guys think of this?
All right, the Trump dump. See if you can zoom out till yesterday when he made that. What was it, Brett? I know you were kind of following this. He made some tweet saying like he would allow the girl that was holding up the transition money to sign the paper that would, release the eagle that delivers it to however the 300-year-old system works?
I follow this based on whatever I see on Twitter, and that's it. To me, it's just a waste of time, like closely tracking this.
No, look, there's a red
he just gave a press conference that was just to tout the Dow being over 30K and then walked off. People thought he was going to concede. So I know that a lot of the states are ratifying their results, saying Biden won. I know there's still some long shot path. That lady, he kicked
Tony,
off
click
the
around
legal
that.
team.
Click around that chart a little bit more. Give me like a 1 day or like a zoom in.
People are still
like
buying it on. He's still 13
Give me a 1 hour. Give me a 1 hour. Give me a 1 hour.
Ambitious.
Yeah, you see that candle? It was a tweet. That red candle was a tweet yesterday.
Yeah, people are buying that dip.
It was something about, and then people buy the fucking dip. We know that.
Well, the real question is the price worth it? I mean, do you want to be making this market, or do you want to be buying at this price?
Sell it. At this point, you got to sell it. 1 for 29.
I don't see the path unless they have this secret trick up their sleeves that they haven't revealed. They lose every case in court. The legal team looks bad. They then had to say, wait, she's not even on the team.
Legal team looks bad, but I think they're playing a bigger game. I think all the other courts are just trying to drive it up to the Supreme Court, wipe their hands with it. I think that's where it's going. But, Giuliani's been coming out with some very compelling evidence on his podcast. We'll see how it all turns out. Needless to say,
I don't know what
he's been leaking like brown liquid down.
I know, that's not good.
I mean, he needs to get at a lower temperature for that. All right. Now, safety glasses are coming on, and I think everybody knows what this Mr. Rogers like wardrobe change signals. It signals the Market Mania pick up the day.
Drop it like it's hot. Everybody stack them to the top.
To help you stack them to the top with fire picks like GoPro and like Jumia and like Fuel Cell and all those things. Tony, don't get to see you as a host that often, but welcome today. Give us the pick of the day.
I've got a risky pick today. It is AHT. This is a hospitality real estate investment trust. So they invest in hotels, and basically this rises or falls on coronavirus news. They're trying to stop paying dividends and pay out and give people stocks instead. They're trying to stop from going under, and if they succeed, they're currently trading at $4.44. They normally hover around $27. So this is really suppressed. If coronavirus news is good, this sucker's gonna pop. We'll see. It's really risky though.
Up leverage to the hilt REITs. There's Tony's pick of the day. Brett Ritchie, ship us a POD.
Adam, crypto, Cosmos. I like the coins that haven't burned a lot of people before. This is a sort of chain of chains, blockchain approach where you can get exposure to Ethereum and these other chains through Cosmos, and pretty cheap unit price, $570. It's like right in. It's a pretty sweet spot for a price, I think, for retail. And again, people haven't been burned by this, and it's a top 20 or so coin, so this could still go on a pretty big run from here.
Boom, Adam, never heard of it, don't know what it was. Was that rye stones back in the day? I don't even know. Doesn't matter. Cosmos, the Atoms, that's the pick of the day. And we tried to get through a no stock show with Mac Lance absent today, but I'm going to go Nicola Short, burned. Man got burned by Nicola today. It's okay though. Everything else is pumping. But took the L, and then I'm refiring. Fuck them. I can't. I don't know. 35 on this huge pump. 20%. Can't deal with it. Can't breathe. And I fuck them. Just it could be a total scam. Everything EV is pumping. This thing's pumping, even though it's It's a
melt up. We're watching a market melt up. Get it while you can, but it's a game of musical chairs.
Could be a short squeeze here too. I don't even know what's in play here, but I just, I don't know. There's a lockup period coming. I'm trying to research that. Can't get good info, but is Trevor going to dump on people at these prices? Is the whole GM deal going to go through? Maybe not. They're
definitely going to dump next week when the lockup expires.
I mean, right? Get that Robinhood account in motion. Give us the Robinhood run up next week. Some Nicola puts. Fuck that Riot blockchain stuff.
I'm buried on that.
Buried, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have another great show for you in the books. We do it for you. We do it for the TikTok investors. Like and subscribe to this show click the buttons below this show right now. That'll help us out. And we do want you to be safe during this holiday season, during the pandemic, during the dictator market still showing 13%. And if you need a little pick-me-up, I like to think of the Jurassic 5. It's a great old school band, and the What's Golden track specifically speaks to me with the following. We're not ballin' or shot callin'. We take it back to the days of yes y'allin'. We holding on to what's golden. On the stage I rage, and I'm rolling. We'll see you tomorrow, if there is a tomorrow. But for now, it's lights out.
Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have. I never sleep. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine.
Time to right the wrong. So your hands in the air if you like the song. If you're going over there, take it twice as long. Last time ain't talking about Tylenol. Oh, I bet you'd like to know. You can come around the way if you're trying to go. If you want to switch lanes for a pot of gold or a domino, out of control. The usual. Get mad cause I'm looking at your girl.
Switch it up.
I do it so much louder than everything you've heard. Everybody heard at the word that the world wasn't turning. Act like you're in a jury of how we're turning, where how we're turning. Can't lie like it's to be burning. Don't act like you're in a daze. I imagine it'll look the other way. Couldn't clear space on my mind, was afraid of the time strobe lights like in the moon.